comes the word. The Edinburgh Society of Unapologetically Imperfect Mothers is here to brighten your day and lift your spirits with our unique take on all things motherhood. We're real-life friends, a special group comprised of women from across the globe who've chosen to call Edinburgh home. Together, we're a haphazard amalgamation of diverse perspectives and life experiences united as we try to navigate the often tumultuous journey through motherland with humor, unwavering support, and lots of fizz. Our mantra is radical acceptance and the necessity to check your ego and self-interest at the door. Keep calm and hold my Prosecco, ladies. I hereby call this meeting to order. How are you doing? Okay, so Alyssa, you just made it back from this insanely awesome trip.
Insanely awesome trip. 3 weeks away.
Wow.
I mean,
but not just 3 weeks away, because you actually dropped off in London on the way back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I am an incredibly responsible adult and left my husband and children at Faro Airport, and I flew to London.
Hashtag mom goals.
Hashtag mom goals. So I put my husband and 3 children on one plane, and then I went and got myself a ham and cheese croissant from Paul, and
love Paul.
I love a glass of wine, and hunkered down for an hour, and then I got on a plane to London. And I had 3 of the most fun-filled, awesome days in London, honestly.
You also, not only did you have 3 of the best fun, but you also like missed out on the ride home with the kids somehow.
I did.
That's never happened to me.
I know. It's bad. So basically it wasn't meant to be this way. Okay. So I've had a specific date in the diary for like a year, not a year, like a few, like a year. So basically on Sunday we had Alanis Morrisette tickets, myself and 2 other friends. So
amazing.
That was like the anchor point of the weekend, is I knew I had that on Sunday. And then my Peloton girls were like, we should do like a tribe run or a tribe ride in the studio in London and make a day of it. I said, great, I'm going to be in London on this day. Can we do it on the Saturday? And they all went, fab, we'll do it on the Saturday. So they arranged our whole weekend around this weekend. And then the girls that I went to Greece with were like, oh, let's have a catch up when you're in town.
Of course.
Like, so can we do that on the Friday?
You're in demand. Of course.
So we had the Causies girls on Friday night, which was flipping awesome. Like we went for dinner, and this like gorgeous restaurant had this amazing, kind of like, this is the weirdest thing, Mexican sushi fusion. Worked.
Mexican sushi fusion. I that sounds good.
It worked. It was really good.
I love sushi and I love Mexican.
I know.
So bring in the fusion for me. That sounds awesome.
It was beautiful. And there was margaritas involved, so I was very happy.
Oh, and margaritas.
Although we were in this like gorgeous restaurant in this gorgeous location I say gorgeous location, super fun location, Soho. And we were sandwiched between 2 families, and there was like a screaming baby. And when you're like, I'm not around children right now.
But your nerves are shot because you hear a screaming baby.
And
it's like that, it shoots up your spine.
It does shoot up your spine, and you're like, but this is a really nice
it's
place,
unfair.
guys.
It's not fair.
You can go to a number of family restaurants. This is not one of them.
Oh, we can't.
This is trendy and fun.
We can't poo-poo the family.
I know,
though.
I can't poo-poo the family, but my nostrils are flaring. So anyway, we left there, had a brilliant night, and then the girls are like, let's go to Archer Street. Now, Archer Street was one of my like favorite bars during a time.
Okay.
During a time.
Okay.
And the last time I was there was for a friend's hen do, and I was pregnant with my middle. So it's probably been a good 10 years.
Yeah.
Probably been a good 10 years. And oh my God, it was just such fun. Like there was karaoke, but I say karaoke, but it's the bar staff that work at Archer Street are the only ones that are allowed to sing. And they like all work in theater in the West End. Okay. So they have these awesome voices.
So it's like a show.
So it's more like and everyone's dancing. People are dancing on tables.
People, is that like a reference to anybody?
So there were people, and yes, there were. I may have included myself in people.
Okay.
I was dancing on a table. I'm sorry.
But Mom was dancing on a table.
But when there's
Mom goals.
Mom goals. I'm sorry, but when like songs from the Save the Last Dance soundtrack make it on the playlist, Mom is dancing on tables.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It was good.
Okay. And then you went to see Alanis Morrisette, which is even more.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
So we had the Saturday was full on Peloton studio by 8:30 in the morning for our tribe run on the Peloton treadmill, which was just ace, but I could feel the tequila seeping out of my pores at around like mile 2. And yeah, John Hosking and his like little cheeky, let's throw a 4 or 5% incline in there. Rude. But it was great fun. And then we went for bottomless brunch. And then we did this race around the world thing going all over London, which was awesome. And our team won.
Is that, it's like a game on an app?
It's like an app. And it's more like a scavenger hunt, I would say.
That sounds fun.
So you have to go to a specific starting point, get an envelope. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, you kind of have to go around London finding the answers.
How did you do
things.
that after dancing on tables the night before with margaritas? Because I'm intrigued. You did the Peloton, then you did the race.
Yeah. Not really sure where it came from, but it did.
Good for you.
And then, yeah, Alanis on the Sunday. So I am exhausted. But like, do you ever have these moments, Heather, where you're like little glimpses of your former self before mom, like BC, before children?
I don't know, man. I haven't seen that glimmer in a while. I mean, I so respect the fact that you did this. I mean, I feel like you're doing it for all of us, you know?
Honestly, it was such good fun. I have honestly not had one of those nights where you are like dripping with sweat. Your hair is in like a lopsided ponytail because you've like thrown it up with a scrunchie that was at the bottom of your purse for God knows how long. Your mascara is like smudged and slightly dripping because it's so hot and sweaty. And you're like, you get to the point in the evening where they're like, another drink. And there's like this group of, oh my God, it was one of those things where I have not been in a situation, especially not in anywhere, you know, in Scotland or London in the present time, where everyone is on the prowl. Everyone.
This sounds scary.
The girls were on the prowl. The guys were on the prowl. The gays were on the prowl.
Yep.
Everyone. It was like, I mean, and it didn't matter. Young. There was a woman that was in her 60s that definitely was macking up on somebody. It was like, you know when you're turning around and you're spinning and you're like, what is happening? What year is it? It's because you're playing all songs I know. Like, it was just hysterical. And like this, like, yeah, I mean, it's just, it was funny. And, you know, people
what
come
time
up and
was
they're
it?
like.
What time was this?
We got home at about 1 a.m.
Good for you.
We took the night bus home. Now, for those of you that don't understand the night bus culture in London, chef's kiss. It's all about the people watching on the night bus.
Is it? Okay.
It was quite fun.
1 a.m. probably isn't that bad.
It's not that bad. And there was but I definitely like got home and like attacked a granola bar. In my bed.
I would be a wreck.
Oh, I was downing
home at 1 a.m.
I was downing electrolytes and eating a granola, like a protein granola bar.
But I would be actually a wreck. I haven't seen that outside in like, I have not been outside at 1 a.m. in, I don't know, eons. So this is my problem, I guess, because like.
And then I was buzzed. So I was like sitting there like playing on my phone and reading my book. But then, yeah, Peloton studio in the morning. And yeah, it was just such good fun. I mean, it's one of those things where, yeah. The lists of you know,
and Alanis
Morrisette.
I mean, that just like pulls you back to such an earlier time.
Such an earlier time. The first time I saw Alanis Morrisette in concert, I was 14 years old.
Oh,
14.
My gosh.
It was the summer of 95.
Wow.
And she was playing a free concert in Hyde Park in Chicago because it was the release of Jagged Little Pill.
Amazing.
And I think she opened for like the Gin Blossoms.
I don't even remember that band.
Yeah, I loved the Gin
Oh
Blossoms.
my God, that's and Liz Phair opened.
And Liz Phair opened for her. And a big apology to Liz Phair. If someone could please just explain to her that the Lionesses were playing in the final and it went to penalty, like it went to a penalty shootout. And so I don't think anybody was in no, this is a good thing and it's a bad thing because very sad for Liz Phair. But the atmosphere, Heather, and being in the O2 in London, where every single venue is playing women's football.
Yep.
And every single place is heaving with everybody watching women's football.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get a table by the screen. So we were kind of like hunkered in a corner with our bottle of wine. And these two girls that were next to us were watching on their phones. They kind of spun their phone around. And it was on like a 3-second delay. So us watching on the phone could see what was happening. So we were like, yes! And then 3, 2, 1. Roar! The entire O2 is like jumping up and down. Oh. So on the one hand, very sorry for Liz Phair. On the other hand, my little pro female athletic, brain was like, yay, women's sports.
But what an amazing time to be there, to actually be there during that as well.
Exactly.
I mean, that's amazing.
So like literally, like truth be told, right before the final kick, I told the girls, right, slam your wine because we're going to go and get in the queue now. And they're like, but the game's not over. I mean, slam your wine. We're going to go get in the queue right now. So we literally got in and we heard the final roar and everyone freaking out and everyone jumping up and down. And then, of course, everyone starts stampedes to come into the concert. And my friend Christy's like, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Oh, what a time to be there. And to get to experience that just as yourself and to reconnect with all,
And to be with people that like regulate your system. You know what I mean? People that just make you feel safe and comfortable and people who love you for who you are,
How long have you been friends with these ladies?
So I've been friends with my friend Jen, who's part of the Causey group, for years, because our husbands kind of like worked together. And then she kind of introduced me to the rest of the crew. So that was relatively recent. Peloton girls and I became, instant friends during COVID. It was during the lockdowns. And that's how we met each other. And so I don't know about you, because you've been with your husband since well before all the dating apps and things. So Heather and I never had the pleasure or the curse of using the swipies to find anyone.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Thank God. But the Peloton girls are kind of like my friends that I met online. Right?
But so here's the so they're younger. Is that correct?
We're all ages. So I think the youngest is 32, the oldest is 55.
So I'm going to find the article that I just read, which actually said that having friends of all different ages is super beneficial to everybody.
Absolutely.
And I think they're talking a lot about women, of course, but it's like, it's super beneficial to have those, different ages sort of friendships. I mean, and I already knew that, but I think it's, it's just so cool. So the Peloton crew is like, totally different.
All ages, and we all live all over the country. Some of the girls, one of the girls came down from Wales, another one came down from Glasgow, Oxfordshire, London, kind of down south by Stansted Airport. We kind of all convene in the middle, and it's just so lovely. And we all are going through different experiences and different phases of life, and so everybody kind of gets together and we all just have so much to talk about.
So fun.
And it's so fun. And then my girls that I went to Alanis with, I went with Tara, who I've been friends with since like 2004, I think. And then, Kirsty and I have known each other since we were pregnant with our eldest. Our eldest are only like 6 days apart, birthday-wise. And it's just...
So fun.
So fun.
So that's 3 crews.
3 crews.
Okay.
3 totally separate crews.
And you got to connect with them.
Yeah. And it was so good. And it's so nice to be able to be with people that, embrace all those sides of you. And, I get to be
the dancing on the table side.
The dancing on the table side.
The Peloton side.
Exactly. the weirdly competitive side, the weirdly loud singing at the top of my lungs side, margarita loving. It's all
to be
all
accepted,
happening.
to be accepted by people is a huge thing.
Definitely. And how about you? I mean, I left you. I abandoned you. So what's been going on?
Oh, don't work. So we went
work and family all at the same time.
We went away for a lovely week last week, and I'm away after the end of this week, and I cannot wait.
Oh, fantastic.
But yeah, work and
more work?
Yeah. But the week off that I had was fabulous. It was so nice to just chill out in Pitt and Weem, like, just spend the morning relaxing, go to the beach, not have to rush, not have to do, to think about, it's a mental load of like, I want to put aside my work and I want to think about the kids only. I want to, just enjoy the time that we have together without that sort of in the back of my head.
The buzz.
Which is why I'm drinking today because I'm back to work. But cheers. But anywho, it was a gorgeous, gorgeous time in Pitt. It was beautiful. The kids had a lovely time. They did windsurfing, went to the beach every day. We ate lobster.
The dream.
It was lovely. So I am so looking forward to going back on holiday, but I'm also looking forward to our podcast. We're interviewing some really cool Fringe shows, and we're also going to be hitting the Royal Mile, which is so cool when we can fit it in.
I mean, we're going to try. So basically what our goal is we are going to be canvassing the Royal Mile looking for moms on holiday.
Moms, yeah.
Absolutely. We want moms in holiday mode.
Yeah.
Because...
Oh, in holiday mode.
In holiday mode.
Poor moms.
Poor moms in holiday mode. I mean, as someone who just spent 3 weeks away with my children and my husband.
We're going to talk about that the next podcast.
I honestly, watch this space. Oofed. It's just, I think that the nice thing about moms when we're traveling is, we don't have that constant hum of the routine.
I know, the laundry and some of us do.
Some of us. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
We're coming looking for you, moms.
Yeah,
if you're here for the Fringe, we're coming for you.
We're going to interview you. We're going to ask you how you're doing and give you a little prize.
Absolutely.
Right, because moms need a prize.
Moms need a prize.
Cheers.
Oh, well, we're excited to have you on the podcast, and we're super excited that you are coming for the Fringe.
Oh, I know. I'm obsessed with the Fringe. This is my 4th year going.
Amazing. What made you choose Edinburgh and the Edinburgh Fringe Festival back?
It's funny. Well, the first time I went there, I went with a theater group from Paris. And I just fell in love. I mean, I love it there so much.
Fab.
I think that the Fringe Festival is 1920s Paris. Like, it's just like I really feel there's a correlation between the two. I mean,
I can totally see that.
That vibrancy. Like, I mean, I live in New York. I've been here for a long time. I love it, but I don't know. The Fringe Festival is my Burning Man. Like, I love it.
That's awesome.
I love that.
That's a really good analogy. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that an analogy?
Yeah. Definitely.
So, Lissy.
Yes. Lissy.
Okay, cool.
Short for
and
Liz.
Heather.
Yes. Oh, that's so cool.
Well, give us your 2-minute pitch. Tell us about
Or it can be longer than
show.
2 minutes.
Absolutely.
I said 2 minutes, but yeah.
Give us the synopsis of your show. We can't wait to hear all about it.
Oh, okay. So the pitch of my show, it's about finding one's personal truth. And it follows a journey of this woman named Adrienne, who is Adrienne actually, the show is loosely inspired off of the memoirs of Sylvia Beach, who opened up the Shakespeare and Company bookstore in 1920s Paris, in 1919 actually. And she opened up a bookstore at a time where women weren't really having their own businesses. And really, it just kind of, the journey is a fictional character named Adrienne, and it's really about being lost and aimless and learning to listen to the thing inside of you that's your deepest personal truth, even when the world outside you might not be able to hear it. And so it's really like about owning your own personal truth and allowing yourself to be aimless, because that's the way to your personal truth. And yeah, so it's really it's a show that's inspired by Sylvia Beach, and just, you know, her love of books and love of imagination, and also like what could be better than doing it in the environment of Paris during the 1920s, which was like such an incredible period of time. Yeah, I mean, so many artists at that period. You had Picasso, you had Hemingway, Fitzgerald, and you know, they were all sharing their ideas together, and it's just, you know, it was lively and also prolific. So
Absolutely.
I've always been obsessed with that time period since like 2012, actually. Like I don't know, I just love it. I love to be around creativity. So really the show is about that. So yeah.
Fantastic.
And do you, as a character, Adrienne, do you interact with these historical characters that are interwoven into the?
Yes. So I mean, the Madame Plage is like a fictional character, but she's based off of Sylvia Beach. And really, because Sylvia Beach was in love with books and she opened the bookstore. So she's the main figure in the show. And then there's references to Hemingway and Fitzgerald, and of course, Gertrude Stein. And then, interestingly enough, I didn't know this, but apparently in the 1920s, there were Americans that did go to Paris. Like there were socialites who went to Paris, and they pretended to be artists, but they weren't. But they thought they could be by being around the artists. I mean, they were important because they were, you know, patrons and they helped support the arts. But at the same time, I think they thought by proxy they were more artistic, and they would, you know, like rent a salon. They would rent a studio and then have like a half-finished painting. And I don't know, it was just interesting to learn about that. And they moved to Montmartre. I don't know if you guys ever been to Paris.
I have. I love Montmartre.
Yeah. So apparently at that time they actually drew up they raised the prices of real estate, and so artists actually started to go to Montparnasse, like Picasso, and you know, it's interesting to just really kind of take a snapshot of like what was going on in that moment. So there is a bit of that. I mean, it's not a specific character, but I guess it's an archetype of that kind of American who existed at the time, who's also in the show. So you have like the artists and then the Americans following the artists. And then it's also just, you know, 1920s Paris, where, you know, drinking and dancing was, you know, the norm.
I love Paris. I love it. It's so beautiful.
And I love the theme, this recurring theme of finding oneself and being along the journey. And I think that that's something that, you know, it might be something that's, you know, timeless in a way, especially I think for us, you know, as women, as we go through the different stages of our lives and, you know, kind of reconnecting with who we are, not just as not just as individuals, not just as moms, not just as friends or colleagues or wives and partners, you know, that remembering that part of ourselves.
Well, that's what I was actually, we were talking, I was laughing. So the thing is I was just thinking, you mentioned that there's like the space to do that, like being aimless, right? And please give me some of that. I know. But no, I think that's so interesting that it like takes being, you know, free from all of the encumbrances or free from, you know, the weight of other people's expectations. Right. To just be able to evolve. That's very interesting. That's a very interesting perception. Yeah.
That's exactly what the main thematic of this piece of material is for me. And it's like the journey, Adrienne encounters different women in the journey in the story. And it's not so much the men, it's really the women who see something in her that she can't really find the value in. And then at one point she does.
Fantastic.
And because it's just, you know, it's also, I mean, the play is, I mean, there is some historical context to it, but it is a fictionalized character. But it's like, I mean, I think it is a universal theme about just learning how to embrace the journey, even if it feels like, you're not really sure where you're going to go, but by listening to that part of yourself, and then even when you get people who kind of reflect back to you that something that feels true, then you can like turn up the volume up on that a little bit even more.
Oh, I totally agree with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely. We were just talking about this, actually.
Oh, really?
Alyssa just got back from this fabulous trip with her family for a bunch of weeks. And it's like an epic journey with your family. But then she stopped off in London and had like an awesome time with some friends on her own. And we were just talking about how that's really like mom goals to like have the time to just be and like reconnect with, younger Lissy who is freer and all this stuff. So we were just talking about this kind of thing. No, I think that's so interesting. So Fringe is really like your Burning Man.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've actually never been to Burning Man.
Yeah, I haven't
have
either.
some friends who go to Burning Man.
It's too dirty for me.
I don't think
There's
I could
camping.
ever do it or be in the desert.
It's camping.
But but I just love the vibrancy of the Fringe.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely.
You can't really, I don't think there's any other festival like this.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole city becomes like intoxicated with all this art. I mean, it's like the whole city goes through it. It's not just a little part that you walk through. It's like the entire city.
Oh,
literally the entire city. I think you hit the nail on the head, because you can go to a venue that's in the university in a lecture hall. You can go to a venue that is in a bar. You can go to a venue that's literally in someone's living room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
it's incredible.
Anything is a venue.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, everything becomes part of it. And the city almost becomes, one of, it becomes a set in it, in itself. It becomes part of the setting for all of the shows. And I think that you've done a really, awesome job of kind of just encapsulating that vibrancy and the fact that it just encapsulates everything and takes over. And I think it's one of the best times to be in Edinburgh.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I know. This is my 4th year.
Amazing.
The last 2 years, I just came as an audience member, but I really wanted to participate. And this is really like a dream come true to be participating with a one-woman show in the Fringe. It's amazing.
Fantastic.
So what motivates you to do this kind of show? What is it? What's your motivation?
My motivation,
like as an actor?
I think my motivation is just, I'm really, what is that bohemian mantra from like Moulin Rouge, like freedom, creativity, like
beauty, truth, and love.
It's just, yeah. I mean, I just think the show means a lot to me, and I think it's really, it's like a love letter to Paris in the 1920s, and I think my motivation is really just my passion for that period of time, and then also just being part of a community of artists sharing their work.
Yeah.
Love that.
I mean, it's just...
Alyssa saw Moulin Rouge twice, right?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the one? I've seen the one in Paris, but I've also seen the one in New York. Did you see the one in New York?
So I've been to see, I saw the kind of traveling version here at Edinburgh.
Okay.
And then, twice. And then I was really fortunate for my hen do when I got married in 2012. I had my hen do at the Moulin Rouge in Paris.
Oh my God. That's incredible.
I was like, all of my friends are like, we're going to plan this, that, and the other. And I said,
That's crazy.
No, I've got this. I know exactly what I want.
Oh, I love that.
So we were in this little table in the corner with a bottle of champagne, and yeah.
That sounds amazing.
It was the dream. Loved it. Absolutely. Now, how about you? What is your story? What's your background? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm an actress and producer. I mean, I've been based in New York for the last 20 years. I mean, during the pandemic, I was spending some time in Paris, just with the travel ban and everything. But I actually, interestingly, so I've done plays and films, but I also did, for 10 years, I had a troupe of performance artists that I created called the Paper Dolls. and we would put on different shows, and it's very like, kind of old timey. You know, I love like the downtown New York performance art scene, and it was really a special thing that I created, because it was just all these amazing artists. Like I had tap dancers, I had aerialists, I had accordion players, opera singers, and
how vaudeville-esque. I love that.
So fun, yeah. So that's a little bit about me. I'm a New York artist with a deep love for Paris and Scotland.
Oh, that's fab.
Amazing. And how about you? Like in terms of, are you married? Do you have kids? Are you?
Oh, okay. So yes, I am married. It's so funny because we had an engagement party in 2019 at the National Arts Club, and it was like a 1920s theme.
Love
and
that.
I felt like it could have been like right before like the crash, because that
Incredible.
like 2 months later the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm married and I have stepkids.
So does he stack the dishwasher? This is an important question.
He does.
Does he empty it?
He's good, and he has his moments. He's really good, and then sometimes it's like me. It's like, sometimes things are so like great, and then sometimes like
she's being so fair.
Break,
she's being so nice to him.
You're being so nice.
You've been married for 6 years.
Aw, bless your sweetheart, honestly. And how about like, in terms of the whole, you get to be the bonus mom because you've got stepkids. That's amazing.
Right.
And do you find that role, if you will, because I have a great relationship with my stepmom. I mean, she's been my mom since I was that high. So I love the whole step dynamic. For you, do you find that you can relate to the whole like kind of mom kind of drama aspect of the chaos, I suppose?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think look, I think life is chaotic with or without kids.
Yeah.
So it's just, chaos is. I mean, I grew up in a lot of chaos too. So, because but I think like being a mom or being a stepmom. I mean, I think, there's always some brand of chaos.
Yeah.
But I think if there's love there and good intentions and, wanting the best, like you just, you get to the other side.
Yes. Absolutely. I think you put that beautifully.
So this is obviously a show for adults, right?
I think it's a show for an adult.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe, people in their 20s would like it, but it's,
But we need some level of prefrontal cortex development.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I know exactly where she's going with this. Some of the Fringe shows, you sit down and they say, so there's going to be some nudity, just letting you know.
Okay.
Like, so the scale of, is it a children's show to that, I think.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I mean, look, I'm like, there is one costume change, but I'm wearing like a very, like it's nothing sexy at all. Like, it's like kind of like a bodysuit. So
cute.
That sounds like a 0 for nudity.
Like
that's a 0 for nudity. Yeah,
okay.
That's good.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
I mean, I didn't even, so, I mean, I would say it was like PG-13.
Fantastic.
Excellent. We love a show like
You
that.
put that perfectly.
I love a show like that.
You can even call it PG-13.
We'll call it a 12. The British version is a 12.
I like where the show is going for me
I have
personally.
no idea.
I love the sound of this show. I think it just sounds really creative and really, a fun space, for a girls, afternoon or evening out. So do you know what venue you're playing at yet?
Yes. I'm playing at the Greenside Riddle Court. It's located on the Royal Mile.
Fab.
And I'm very excited. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's fab.
Oh, honestly, we can't wait to have you. And when you come to Edinburgh, because you said this is your 4th time coming, what are kind of your go-to places that you're like, I need to go here? I need to eat this. I need to drink that. I need to visit here.
So I mean, as far as you mean like restaurants or
anything. Like what are your kind of like?
Okay, so I mean, I love to walk Victoria Street.
Oh, yeah.
It's so beautiful, and so many Harry Potter references
Yes.
from Victoria Street. I love the Rabbit Hole. It's like a little French restaurant. I think that's like one of my favorites. I this is like a little bit of a splurge and a little fancy, but I love the Prestonfield for like high tea. Because the grounds are so beautiful and they have like peacocks like walking around.
Definitely.
The setting.
Yeah, and then I just really just love to walk the Royal Mile. And I also do tours. Like I like the witch tour, like takes you around and learn all that. And the witchery's pretty cool. Like
the witchery's really cool. I agree.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, that's fab.
Oh, how exciting. And in terms of the show, it sounds to me like a real it's a real artistic piece.
Yes.
It's a real piece of theater. It doesn't sound gimmicky in any, way, shape, or form, the way some shows are with the Fringe. You know how the Fringe is. There's literally something for everyone, that kind of thing. I would say if, someone is coming to your show with, and gets tickets, who do you think you'd want to bring with you? If you had your ideal pick of audiences, who would you like to see out there? Would you like to see, moms and daughters? Would you like to see just groups of friends? What do you think would be your kind of ideal audience vibe?
Really just anyone who appreciates like independent theater, moms, daughters, friends. But I think mostly people who have an appreciation for like independent theater and what it means to put something up. Fantastic. And the labor of love that comes with it. So I think that would be, it's pretty open, but I guess someone who's like open-minded and has an appreciation for that.
I love that.
Yeah.
And the personal journey aspect of this is wonderful. I just love that. The personal journey aspect of this. I love it. Love that.
Well, I think it's like, because I think so many people can be lost and they think there's something wrong with that. But actually, if you embrace it, there's something so much deeper for you on the other side of that.
Wow.
But some people want to reject it, but it's actually part of like the piece, and it's a crucial piece.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. I always tell people when they're traveling in a new city, the best way to see any new city is to get lost.
Right.
And I feel like that almost is like a bit of a metaphor for life. And, you know, you've got to embrace the unknown. And it's in the unknown that you're gonna find something really great that you didn't know was there in the first place.
I agree with you, but good luck telling that to the mums on Royal Mile.
The mums on the Royal Mile, yeah.
Oh, really? Why? I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Our goal for next week at the beginning of the Fringe is to go out and about and find and interview moms that are going to shows with their kids and see how they're finding it.
Yes.
Moms on holiday in survival mode.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. But I love the sound of the show. I think it sounds like something that would be right up our street. I think
that's true.
Our little group would just love this.
I think it sounds lovely.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think that sounds fabulous.
I love that.
We're going to have to come and see you and meet you face to face.
Oh my gosh. That would be incredible. I would love that.
Aw, amazing. Honestly, I can't wait. I love your passion, not just for this show, but for independent theater and for creativity. I love the sound of your production company that you put together.
Wow. Yeah.
I just think it just sounds so much fun. And
well, I think that's also like, just to add, like, that's also kind of, you know, I mean, look, I know there's a lot of amazing things that get made in New York, but, you know, we're producing, and sometimes, like, you can miss the steps of, like, what you're, like, I don't know, things, like, really come from the soul. And, like, that's what I really also think is that the Edinburgh Fringe, I feel like it leads with so much soul, you know? And that can be, like, all over the place, what's coming out, right? But
definitely.
I know that's the anchor for me, I think.
I love that.
Adding that little detail.
I love that, because you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, the Edinburgh Fringe is all about creativity and doing things that have never been done before, and just being together and creating a massive community. And I think that's really exciting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for this time to chat with us. We wish you all the best, and I look forward to seeing your show.
Can't wait.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And once again, just give us your plug again, the name of the show, the venue.
So, go ahead.
The name of your show, the venue, the time. Give it all of it again,
so
one more time.
It's Adrienne, an American in Paris. It opens Monday, August 4th to August 9th, and then from August 12th to August 16th. And the time slot is from 4 to 5 p.m.
Amazing.
At Greenside, Riddle Court.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much for coming on. It was so lovely to meet you, Kirsten.
It was lovely to meet you too.
And good luck with everything with the show. We can't wait to come and see it.
You've been listening to the Edinburgh Society of Unapologetically Imperfect Mothers, real-life friends from across the globe who have chosen to call Edinburgh home. Together, we're a haphazard amalgamation of diverse perspectives and life experiences united as we try to navigate the often tumultuous journey through motherland with humor, unwavering support, and lots of fizz. Keep calm and join us on our next podcast. And until then, mum's the word.